Hello, guys. Gaslands and his big nose. Hail you, and today I would like to welcome you to my Warbringer Azshara reaction and talk after that. You know, I'm kinda recording this kinda weirdly, yeah. I did the reaction because it was quickly improvised setup of OBS. I kinda forgot to push the clock, and I started it exactly at the moment Alex Frasiabi started to speak, as you will see. Then, I just did my analysis of the video, and now I'm recording the start. You know, this day is right on its head. So sit down, relax, grab a coffee or something, and just watch my jaw drop during the live reaction, and then hear my rambling about it. I stopped many times, and I many times talked about, and I think essentially ended up saying that the old guy in the fucking Warbringer was not Nuzot. That happens. That happens even to content creators and speculators and other people. Okay, sit down, relax, and hopefully you will enjoy. Here it comes.
Hello, Gamescom, from everyone at Blizzard Entertainment.
Oh, hello,
I'm
Alex.
Frasiabi, Creative Director for World of Warcraft. Today, I am super excited to introduce the third and final episode in our new series of animated shorts, Warbringers.
Maybe I should do
Warbringers
this.
tells the tale of three iconic leaders of Azeroth who each play a critical role in the ongoing story for Battle for Azeroth. In our first episode, we followed Jaina Proudmoore of the Alliance as she confronted the ghosts of her past.
Yeah, just show the fucking cinematic already.
Sylvanas Windrunner, War Chief of the Horde, as she made a fateful decision that would change the course of Azeroth's history. The final episode you're about to see tells the origin story of Queen Azshara, the former leader of the Night Elves. Enjoy, and thank you for watching.
Here we go. Zin Azshara adore. Sorry. Oh. In this moment, people should see Azshara is pretty fucking powerful. Fish knows the secret, they know the dark.
No! I am queen. This is the empire I built.
It is over.
I'm just silent now because I want to see what's gonna happen.
People. This is my fault.
No! 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 This was not the deal I made!
no.
Show yourself at once.
For 1,000 years, bound beneath these waves, I have watched you. I have tasted your essence.
You?
It won't be long now. Your death is near. Only I can sustain you. Let go. Serve me.
You are nothing.
Nothing. I am a god. Before you
Black Empire.
this land, I ruled.
Magnificent.
Serve me, and we will rebuild my empire.
No.
No? You dare! You will die!
A queen! Not a slave. You've watched me for 1,000 years, so you know what I want. Take my people. With them, I will raise an army, conquer your enemies, build an empire as queen.
I love the voice.
Or let me die, and you will remain here, a prisoner, the god of nothing.
He doesn't give two fucks. Great.
Arise, Azshara. Arise, my queen.
Oh, fucking K.
And the audience is still applauding. Wasn't that amazing? I'm so glad to finally have that out there for you guys
So
to see.
incredible.
We've been talking about it all week. But yeah, what did you think?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I've got so much I want to say about it.
No
But
way.
actually, what we're going to do now on the live stream, we are going to play now all three of the Warbringers. So you're going to see Jaina, Sylvanas, and then again.
Holy shit.
After that.
And sorry for this noise, there was some fucktard on the bike. I was like, well, let's make a cut onto the next part, okay? Okay, so I think I settled my thoughts enough to talk about it. I rewatched the thing a few times. There are few things that stood out to me. Because that's all cool, yeah? But there is one thing. The fish. The fucking fish. I know. You may now be like, well, it's water around. Of course there will be fish. But the water here, the water that is flooding the Azshara, it's a fucking well of eternity. It's not supposed to be like a fish in that. It was basically, well of eternity was Azerite. Basically, it was the blood of Azeroth. Like, there is no fucking way how fish could be in that. If so, then show me Azerite fish. Like, fish living in Azerite. I want to fish up Azerite fish from Azerite. And make some cool shit from that. But, like, nope. The fish is just, like, in here, wait. Yeah? Like this. It's just around. Like, what the fuck? And I'm gonna turn out the volume a little bit because it's starting my ears. It's just jumping around and it's there, like what? In that moment, Azshara should know there is something wrong with the fish. Because, really, it was in the Well of Eternity. The fish came from Well of Eternity. Then, like, when the fish was around, oh, shut up. Yo, let me finish the fishy deal first before I get... Yeah.
I have watched you. Your essence.
Go out. Yeah? You.
It won't be long now. Your death is near. Only
I
can sustain
you. Okay, Nazot. Okay. But... Yeah?
Go. Serve me.
You are
Nothing.
Not
In this moment, like that was the ship from the start. Not ship, fish. That was the fish from the start. The fish that jumped from the Well of Eternity. In this moment, she should fucking know that this is more than just a random fish which talks. For the love of holy cunt. Then there is one additional thing that sparked my attention. Oh, yeah, here is also one. Yeah? Just wait for it. I will stop the video.
my people.
Oh, let's go for a second.
This is my fault.
My people, this is my fault. She ordered a mass slaughter of her people by the hands of the Burning Legion, and now she is like, oh no, they died because of me? Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. Really? But then, let's move to the other thing. Which came a little bit after that. This was not the deal I made. Now listen. Listen carefully.
deal. I like deal.
Who are you?
Deal. I like deals. For this, let me grab this. Okay? And do this.
Will keep this bargain
Oh shit.
to serve me in life
Do you hear that voice?
and in death. Forever.
Do you hear that voice?
We
got
got
a
a deal.
We got the deal.
Deal.
Huh? Let me open the bomb sound cinematic and compare the voices faster.
We got a deal. Deal.
Yeah, you hear that? A bit more.
The deal. Deal.
Deal. It sounds literally the same. Well, it's most likely the same voice actor, but like really, it sounds the same. Like, what the fuck, man? I just hope that it will not turn out that Vomsamdi is actually a servant of Nazot, because that in the end wouldn't make sense. Well, just back to me now. If Nazot was actually Vomsamdi's boss that I talked about previously in the last video, which if I figure out how to do that will be floating on your screen, then why would he be against Gahoon? Why would he go against the Blood God? He could simply be like, hey man, I serve your squid-ish friend. Just leave me be, man. I will just sit here, collect souls, and deliver the other Zandalari to Nazot instead of Gahoon, and you take the rest, and I don't give two fucks about it, man. But he just didn't do that. Maybe it's just really the same voice actor, or is it supposed to trigger me and one unnamed guy with which I argue way too much? Pray that it's not the fucking case. Holy shit. Crap. Okay, let's continue. Then there is one, like, the transgression. Over. Nope. What happens here? That's just. You are nothing.
Nothing.
I am a god. And it just switches to the vision of Nyalofa. Probably the pillars of sacrifice that Zalata talk about. With eyes. Little sweet eyes. And then there is one thing. These buildings. These fucking buildings. Hold on, my second screen. I want to see a few things. First of all, I want to get a good angle on Dazar alone. Yeah? And I want to somehow compare it with. Yeah. But wall to the. This is actually a bad angle. Wait, Dazar. Wait, not really. The angle is actually pretty good. Like, the core basics of the structure, when you look at it, it's like a sort of cut of pyramid. Wait, can you see my... You can't see my... Yeah, now you can. The basics of the pyramid here, like this, it's similar to Dazar Alor, and in that case, to the other seals. It looks very fucking similar. Yeah? See that? I'm not entirely sure with the proportions, but it is reminiscent of it. Then, other thing is that it looks like Uldir. Uldir outside. Okay, so probably there will be a screenshot of it floating on your screen, but it really looks like the. Wait, I want to try this build. Okay. Obviously, Uldir is doesn't or whatever. So, like, it looks like Uldir or the Zandalari buildings. I'm starting to believe that Zandalari or the trolls were around and the fucking chair were around at the times of the Black Empire. And what I'm also starting to think is that Uldir is not a Titan. That Uldir actually is an old god building. Because the thing is that Uldir itself is completely new style of Titanic architecture. I'm now not talking about the decorations, but about the building itself. All we have seen from Titans, it didn't look like Uldir. It was just like Uldir is just this. This is what Uldir looks like. But the Titan buildings, they are like big pillars with with the decoration of pillars and huge like grease-like buildings and light shit around that and modules for the like defense modules and security modules and the archivation modules and shit like that. But not the buildings like this. And this is not the first time we have seen these Black Empire Chronicles. It's not the first time we have seen this shape of building. Because we have seen them also on the why the fuck did it only chart? StarCraft. Really? Yeah, oh. I want a different angle. Oh. Yeah, this one will do. Yeah, this. When you take a look on it, first of all, you can see this is not the same Olga. Because this is obviously Khatun. But this is the shape of Nazot from the Hearthstone art. But the buildings, there you see this with the cracks here. And then when you take a look on this, they are similar. This building around here looks even more like Dazar Alor than this building. This building actually, these buildings actually remind me of Palace of Arthur's Manx in Augustgrad. Shit, this whole panorama reminds me of Augustgrad. But back to my task at hand. Like, this looks like Dazar Alor. Or the Adrat Seal temples. Yeah, and it looks like this. We are now looking on the Black Empire, on the Primordial Azeroth. It's basically copy-pasted, yeah? It's basically copy-pasted from the actual Chronicle art. Yeah? Like, wow. Let's go on. Yeah? Like, that face. That face is great. Whoever drew this deserves a fucking Nobel Prize for art. Because This is exactly the face how I imagined Azshara looking at Argeras for the first time.
Magnificent.
Serve me, and we will rebuild my empire.
Oh yeah. This moment. This moment. You could see it previously in the basically silent reaction, and I was like, oh fuck. Azshara doesn't give two fucks. She is just... And it triggered N'Zoth completely.
A queen! Not a slave.
And she just stands her ground.
You've watched me.
Basically, she stands her ground basically in a way, hey man, you want to make a deal with me. I have a saying in this. I will not serve you. I will work with you. But I will not be your fucking slave. This is what Azshara is about. This is her. This, as much as I was pissed by this start, like, my people, like that, like, what the fuck? This, at the end, this is Azshara. This is the Azshara I know, this is the Azshara I love.
1,000 years. So you know what I want.
Yeah?
Take my people.
Here again, that bitchy attitude, that arrogant, like they are just they are just arrows in a quiver, ready to be used. Sylvanas would say. She traded her people, and in this moment, it doesn't seem like she would want to trade herself. It seems like she wanted to remain herself, like deny that. But
With them.
yeah,
I will.
she told him,
With them. For 1,000. So you know what I want.
take my people. With them,
I
I will
raise
an army. Take my people, with them I will raise an army, not take me.
Conquer your enemies. Build an empire as queen. Or let me die, and you will remain here, a prisoner.
Let us stop for a moment to appreciate how great Azshara is in diplomacy. Because she is. She's now making a deal with a fucking old god. With a squid whose purpose is to devour Azeroth. And she's like, so, I will help you. But this, and this. In turn, I do this and do we have a bargain? It's just
The god of
nothing. Yeah? And it goes like... It's just... And that bitch face of victory. Taking a look around. This. And the transformation begins. And I love that this hint to War of the Ancients, yeah, like when she goes, yeah, big break in the wrist and like, her lungs are filling with water, like you can feel it from the shot. That, yeah, like. drums here are great. Anyway. And now the big eye. This makes me wonder how big N'Zoth actually is. When we have fought Yogg-Saron and Khatun, they were pretty small. Yeah? When we take it approximately that Azshara on her full length, night elves are about 2 meters tall. Naga are described to be about half of the body length of a night elf higher in their like a standstill phase, which means that about a quarter of the body is down there like a snake, keeping the body upward, which would make Naga in the end about 4 meters long, approximately, by our guess. Twisted like this, Azshara may be like on those 3 meters. Let's put it like this. We have about 3/4 of the eye in the shot, and she would fit. Let me do it properly manually. 1, 3, 4, 5, which makes 3/4 of his eye 15 meters. His eye, one of his eyes, basically 20 meters wide. Like what? How big that shit actually is? Because even Khatun's eye, the first half of the boss fight, was not that big. Yeah? Like, when you take a look on here, like, there is a ton more of eyes. I wonder if that's just like his main eye or something. These are like side eyes, or if each of these eyes is actually 20 meters wide and they are just placed differently. Like that, this eye is closer than this eye. And like a very difference in, yeah. Okay, so you open the eye, and she's rise, my queen. Rise, my queen. My queen. I think that the porn sites will now be flooded with Azshara and N'Zoth hentai. Because this is like, he is the king, she is the queen. They are equal. At least in the terms of the deal. Yeah? And the typical villain laugh. Wait, what did she say? Yeah, magnificent. The eye there is like a sun. And it still holds... Wait. Yeah. It still holds the approximate 20 meters of N'Zoth's eye. Mother of cunt. Wait a second. Because I think... that I have covered. Yeah. Fuck that. Just a wild thought. You know, this is Maelstrom. Don't know. You start there, the quest, the Deepholm, and the Shaman Order Hall is there, and you also fought Deadwing. Yeah? Also, after the Day of the Dragon, I think, that wing recharges power, basically in there. The yellowish-orange glow, just like the eye. Nizot said that he ruled this land.
Serve. Before you walk this land,
And I ruled. Before you walk this land, I ruled. Yeah? But when we take a look on the old gap maps from Chronicles, oh god, Chronicle. And the Night Elf Empire map. Is that in a fuck's sake? Oh, this will have to do. This. Then I will. What the fuck? Okay. Because unfortunately I cannot find. Add screen. On this screen. Yeah? Let's take a look. Oh! Then Azshara here. So that's approximately somewhere around the A. Second A, yeah? Here is Azshara. But Nzot's empire was here. Yeah? Around the Eastern Kingdoms, basically. Here somewhere is Suramar. It was in Nzot's territory. Here somewhere is Kultiras. Here somewhere on the break is Zuldazar now. Oh, Zuldazar is... yeah. Zuldazar is somewhere here. Okay. Oh. What? Like, this makes me actually thinking. Kingdoms. This was Empire based. Some kingdoms, Kultiras, that makes sense. Broken Isles are about here. Here is Northrend. Kalimdor belonged mostly to Khamun. Pandaria was about... Pandaria is like king. Events with Warbringer happened in Azshara. They happened here. Here. Yeah? But Nizot's empire here. Through this line. Unless, of course, it was not Nizot. That's just way too wild speculation. Fuck this. Let's end this. So, if you have liked my rambling and speculation and thinking and stopping and who knows whatever the fuck, then give this video a like. And if you have disliked this, of course, give it a dislike. Of course, then use the comment section below to tell me your own opinions and thoughts about this. And, well, just spread the word that I exist. And, of course, if you want more of these things, and more of the speculation, reactions, and commentaries, and all that kind of shit, subscribe to the fucking channel and hit the retargeted notification bell. Remember that I call myself Chaoslands. I'm trying to be a proper content creator, and I will see someone in the future. Bye bye.